For the Zips Digital Network, Chad Welker here with volleyball head coach Tom Hanna with our weekly preview. And coach, you came out of the North Dakota Classic winning 2 of your originally scheduled 3 contests. Of course, we want to give a shout out to Lamar, who hopefully you're safe and you're practicing, getting ready for your competition this weekend. But coach, those 2 contests this weekend against Eastern Washington and North Dakota, just briefly share with me how the weekend went.
Sure. Well, you said a shout out to Lamar. Hope they're okay. We got back from practice. First thing on the news on Weather Channel is Beaumont, Texas, so hope they're doing all right down there. The weekend, we certainly felt good about it because we won in sweeps, but how we did it is really the key. Our serve and pass was very good. We're passing at a real high level. And then we had offensive production. Ashley Richardson was the MVP and hit over 400 in both matches. Shelby Fulmer hit over 300 and over 500, I believe. In back-to-back matches, E was like in the 269 range, and then I think over 400. That we're getting production from various places now on a more consistent basis over the last 2 weeks.
You kind of touch base on my second point because I always like to bring up individual leaders, but minus the numbers, Ashley Richardson, Elia Karstner, your senior leaders, Shelby Fulmer, what else did they do on the court that maybe the numbers don't tell you?
I think for all 3 of them, you do have a certain lead by example. Hey, just do the work the way we've been trained to do it, and it all turns out pretty well. So I think there's that. I think there's also, just a lot of confidence in kids that, 2 of them have been around for 4 years, and then Shelby for 3 years, that they've got some miles on the tires, and those miles are starting to be of benefit to us. I think that's been really nice, particularly the last 2 weekends where we've had experienced players play like that. And this is finally the first time that we are really an older squad, especially relative to the rest of the MAC over the last 5 years.
They also got a shout out this week from NCAA Volleyball with a play that was kind of drawn up the way you wanted it, right, Coach?
Yes, our goal is to keep the ball off the floor, so that we achieved our goal there, and the fact that we were able to terminate it. It was interesting because they only got a single block up on it, so that certainly made it a little bit more advantageous. But we appreciate getting a little love on social media from NCAA Volleyball, and it was a big play. It certainly was, exciting. It drew applause from the visiting crowd. It was pretty good.
Now we get to move into MidAmerican Conference play starting at Buffalo on Thursday night. I know you typically don't do your scout too early in the week, and I always catch you on Mondays, but you've played Buffalo now for a couple years. What do we know about the Bulls and what their challenges they may bring to the Zips this weekend?
Sure. Scouts 98% done right now with the early Thursday match. Got a good head start on it Sunday since we traveled back Saturday night. There again, maybe a little bit older. The kids that have been around for a while, we know what we're getting out of them, particularly on the offensive side. So I feel like we've probably been 50-50 with them over the last 4 seasons. We've won up there before, so I feel confident that we have the ability to go ahead and do that. If we can serve and pass the way we've been doing and continue to get some good pin attacking, I like our chances against anybody.
And then you come home for a matchup on Saturday against Ball State. That'll be the Mid-American Conference home opener here at James A. Rhodes Arena at 7 p.m. You don't see Ball State as often as you do the Eastern opponents, but what will the Cardinals bring to James A. Rhodes Arena on Saturday?
Yeah, that one we haven't gotten to on the scout. That's coming up in a few hours. I think the biggest thing is we've played them well here before. I know my first year we unfortunately lost a tough 5-setter, and then last match of the year, down 2-0, lost 15-12 in the 5th, on the road there. They're, a little bit younger. They graduated 6 seniors last year, so they're definitely going to be a little bit younger, but it's a Ball State team, so ball control is always going to be pretty good.
And then, of course, kind of last question in regards to Mid-American Conference season starting up this weekend. All the tournaments that you've played in leading up to the conference play, has it prepared you and the ladies for this weekend and this hard grind of conference action?
I certainly hope so. I think we did see a couple of strong teams early on in Florida Gulf Coast, San Diego State, for example, in week 1 that I think really replicate the top end of our conference. And I think we've seen a variety of levels since then. And we've got our serve and pass, like I said, where we want it. And I feel pretty good that those things travel. Home, away, stronger team, weaker team, whatever. I think serve and pass will always drive the bus, so to speak, and if we can do that, I like our chances.
Best of luck this weekend, Coach. And, of course, Zips fans, we want you here at James A. Rhodes Arena on Saturday at 7 p.m. as the Zips battle Ball State. If you cannot be here, we will have it on Zips Digital Network on GoZips.com. Have a great rest of your week. And as always, Zips fans, go Zips.